Well, look, Bruno is no saint, no angel, so he is. He has his moments where he throws his arms up at referees and his own players. But look, he can be consistent at times, but other times he can be a bit, off. But he's the best of a bad bunch, in fairness, when it comes to attack. Like, apart from Bruno and Diallo, I didn't really see much creative spark, and I thought Garnacho was a big loss today. And Hoyland is still raw to mixed. His form is kind of hot and cold, but he's gradually becoming better. And then Rashford is probably on the way out, and Xerxes is still very raw.
What was your opinion when you saw that they were not in the squad, Marcus Rashford and Alejandro Garnacho? And what do you think Marcus Rashford's future is going to look like?
Well, I feel as though if Sir Jim Ratcliffe and the United board could make a bit of a profit by selling him in January or the summer, I think they're going to go ahead with it now.
Would you like to see Rashford gone, or do you think he needs more time?
It depends who we've got lined up. Like, I'd like to see Gyökeres. That's Amorim's top signing, but sadly he could go to Arsenal or Liverpool before us if we don't get Champions League football next season, I feel. So if Rashford, like, he's been at the club, 7-8 years, and he's very hot and cold, really, and would he start for Arsenal, Liverpool? I doubt it very much.
And after seeing the performance today, it wasn't the best performance, but United still managed to get the win. Does this give you some much needed confidence in Ruben Amorim and just in the future of Manchester United and what they're capable of achieving?
Well, look, I believe in Ruben Amorim all along. I mean, it's a similar situation when Klopp inherited a shambles at Liverpool all them years ago. So he's going to only can be judged at the end of next season. So it'll be a year and a half in. And then, it took Klopp 4 years nearly to win his first major trophy, and he went on to become the third best manager in Liverpool's history. I mean, like, the last thing we want is to see Amorim, abandon his principles of his formation and his style of play, rather than just grind out results, because that is just, not sustainable, as shown with previous managers. And it was the same with Pep. He inherited a talented squad at Man City. He won nothing first season, but he stuck to his beliefs and principles, and he won more than any other previous City manager in their history, only in the space of 7 or 8 years.
You're a United fan. You saw the Kyle Walker-Hoyland situation. Kyle Walker is Manchester City's captain.
Yeah.
What did you think of him doing that?
A bit disappointing, actually. A bit embarrassing. But, he tried to get... It was Hoyland, wasn't he? He tried to get Hoyland sent off, and it's backfired on him, really. But he's been struggling lately, Kyle Walker, so...
Do you think that sums City up at the minute, that they're having to go to tactics like that?
Doesn't sum them up. They've lost they've won 1 in 11 games, is it now? But at the end of the day, going into the game, Man United are still not as good as Man City were before.
I thought you were a United fan.
Yeah, no, I am, but...
Bit of positivity,
but being realistic, they're not as good as... Man United going into the game, we're still not as good as Man City were going into the game, but... I think we played pretty well. I enjoyed it today.
He's had a tough time recently, obviously, with all the...
Do you feel sorry for him then?
Sorry, no, I would never feel sorry for a City player, but he's had a tough time on social media and whatnot. But that headbutt today it wasn't a headbutt, was he? He just clashed heads, and there was nothing happened. He threw himself on the floor. Simple as that. He just threw himself trying to get the player sent off. So there was nothing to it. Just poor from him, and then we won in the end. So
happy days in the end.
Oh yeah, totally. What a day! Best day as United fan.
Diving like that, he barely touched it off him. He put his head up against him. Next minute, he fell to the ground. How unprofessional is that? That's the way football's gone now.
Do you think that he deserved a yellow card? Should he have got more?
Kyle Walker should have got a red card.
And Rasmus Højlund got a yellow.
Absolute joke. But you know what? The proper outcome came out in the end. United won 2-1. Manchester's red. That's all I got to say.
Right, I've got a Man United fan here with me. His Man City best friend is hiding. He doesn't want to be on camera. He's a bit... Oh, there we go. He's appeared now. How do you feel? Not only have you got one over on your best mate, but Man United have got 3 points at the Etihad.
Boring game, but 3 points and we take it. Ahmad scoring the equaliser.
How good has he been for United?
He's been unreal. He's been unreal.
He scored the winner, not the equaliser.
Yeah, I didn't want to say.
He did. It was Bruno who scored the equaliser actually for penalty and all that. He's been brilliant. So.
What was going through your mind? What was going through both your minds actually when you saw that Rashford and Garnacho weren't even in the squad?
I'm not going to lie, I wasn't affected.
Does anyone in that United team?
I'm going to agree with that. I wasn't affected as a United supporter. Rashford's been awful. Terrible for United at the moment.
It's a big message. I mean, Rashford's being paid a lot of money every week to perform, and he hasn't quite for. It's actually quite a long period of time, actually.
Time up for him?
I'd probably say so.
Yeah, he's going PSG. He's going PSG.
He'll go Saudi.
Do you reckon?
Now, I want to ask you both, Kyle Walker,
Finished.
was it, where do you stand on the headbutt?
Listen, I love
Are
him.
you going to back him?
Nah, probably not, to be honest.
Bit embarrassing, wasn't it?
No, in his defence, he's done a lot. We won the treble. He's been in a lot of very successful City sides. But leave the football before the football leaves you. Do you know what I mean?
Facts. It's facts. It is. He speaks
And
facts.
It pains me to say, I believe he still thinks he has that yard of pace on people. But he doesn't. But he can't accept that. And it's painful to watch. He makes so many sloppy mistakes at the back.
Where do City go from here? I mean, you've not got a win in 10 games out of 11.
January.
Pep said that he just wants his players back. He's not interested in the window, he wants his players back.
January. And we'll discuss it in May.
We'll discuss it now. What, genuinely, do you think you can still win a Premier League title?
I mean, well, let's be honest here. 4 on a bounce, 5 on a bounce is taking a mickey, innit?
Yeah, but could you do it? Could you do it?
What?
But could you still do it?
Yeah, good. Treble, formidable, Centurions. Yeah, we're the best English side this country's ever seen. There's no debate about it.
Salah.
There's not. Salah, shut up, you Sorry.
Animosity.
Sorry.
Is fine.
But yeah, no, I do believe. I believe if we make the right reinforcements in January, hold a midfielder, we need a new right back.
But how does it feel watching that game? Because it seems like the players are just not up for it. Do you think it's an issue with Pep? The amount of players that are coming out saying that there's unrest, things aren't right. Do you think there's a lack of synergy with Pep and his players now?
No. I believe that a lot of very top players are hiding behind the excuse.
Give me one.
Huh?
Give me one name.
Give you one. Kyle Walker.
Give me another one that we've not already discussed. Phil Foden, I mean. Jack Grealish has not scored in a very long time.
Yeah, but when you bring him on,
£100 million you paid for him.
it doesn't matter. These are antagonistic.
Do you not question Manchester City's spending? They couldn't replace Alvarez. The amount that they spent on Nunes.
I agree.
No.
I agree.
You win the treble, we should have gone into the next transfer window and been completely ruthless. We should have been ruthless, and we should have made changes to people that, all right, might have upset the status quo, but we should have made important changes to reinforce the team to make us more hungry and do it again.
Cole Palmer
but we
to
did
Chelsea.
Yeah, but that was before.
That's got to hurt, that one though.
Yeah,
It
it did. But we should have made sensible transfers. We let go of Alvarez. We didn't replace him. We let Riyad Mahrez was after the treble 4 in a row. We should have made more. We should have made more transfers. We should have reinforced, and we didn't.
So January's going to be big.
I think we'll sign Zubamendi. I think we'll go for a right back. I think we'll probably reinforce the midfield, and
Maybe Bruno Fernandes in there somewhere.
I'll let you and your cronies on talkSPORT talk about it in May, and you should probably be crying because City won the title again, but it's all right.
You reckon City will win the title?
Oh, definitely, man. It's United all the way. Come on, let's go.